Greetings, fellow humans. Katrina here. Quick disclaimer, I'm a professional, not your professional. Nothing I'm about to say should be taken as medical, legal advice. This podcast is purely for education and amusement. That's it. Disclaimer over. So I thought I'd talk today a bit about what I don't know about adult children. And let me explain about adult children real quick. There's this big program called Adult Children of Alcoholics and Other Dysfunctional Families. You can find more information about them at adultchildren.org. And one of the things that's encouraged is emotional sobriety in that program. And that consists of two therapeutic ideals. So that would be one, no excess tension in the body, and two, a neutral reaction to symbolic associations and mental representations of trauma. Easier said than done. So the only requirement for ACA, that's the short version of Adult Children of Alcoholics and Other Dysfunctional Families, is just ACA. So the only requirement for ACA membership is actually the desire to recover from the effects of family dysfunction. And if you think about the way that that's worded, that opens it up to a whole lot of people. So the laundry list is a good place to start to see if you relate to the characteristics of an adult child, because it is 14 traits of an adult child of an alcoholic. And like I said, it's not just alcoholics, it's and other dysfunctional families. So here are those 14 traits. Number one, and it's written from the we perspective. So number one, we became isolated and afraid of people and authority figures. Two, we became approval seekers and lost our identity in the process. Three, we are frightened by angry people and any personal criticism. Four, we either become alcoholics, marry them, or both, or find another compulsive personality, such as a workaholic, to fulfill our sick abandonment needs. Five, we live life from the viewpoint of victims, and we are attracted by that weakness in our love and friendship relationships. Six, we have an overdeveloped sense of responsibility, and it is easier for us to be concerned with others rather than ourselves. This enables us not to look too closely at our own faults, etc. Seven, we get guilt feelings when we stand up for ourselves instead of giving in to others. Eight, we became addicted to excitement. 9, we confuse love and pity and tend to love people we can pity and rescue. 10, we have stuffed our feelings from our traumatic childhoods and have lost the ability to feel or express our feelings because it hurts so much. Denial. 11, we judge ourselves harshly and have a very low sense of self-esteem. 12, we are dependent personalities who are terrified of abandonment and will do anything to hold on to a relationship in order to not experience painful abandonment feelings which we received from living with sick people who were never there emotionally for us. 13, alcoholism is a family disease, and we became para-alcoholics and took on the characteristics of that disease, even though we did not pick up the drink. 14, para-alcoholics are reactors rather than actors. So this list was written by Tony A. in 1978, and it is important to note that para-alcoholics is kind of a really old word. It's a really old word for codependent. So if you replace that para-alcoholic with codependency, it makes a little bit more sense today. So unlike other 12-step programs, what the program promises is really clearly laid out. And I have a copy of a slightly modified version that omits the guide language. There's two parts of the program where there's like the higher power part and then the secular part that's not religious at all. And you kind of got to find your way around to find which best suits you. But let me read the promises for you. And if this is something that interests you, you can also check out that website, adultchildren.org. So the 12 promises, modified. 1, we will discover our real identities by loving and accepting ourselves. 2, our self-esteem will increase as we give ourselves approval on a daily basis. 3, fear of authority figures and the need to people please will leave us. 4, our ability to share intimacy will grow inside us. 5, as we face our abandonment issues, we'll be attracted by strengths and become more tolerant of weaknesses. 6, we will enjoy feeling stable, peaceful, and financially secure. 7, we will learn how to play and have fun in our lives. 8, we will choose to love people who can love and be responsible for themselves. 9, healthy boundaries and limits will become easier for us to set. 10, fears of failure and success will leave us as we intuitively make healthier choices. 11, with help from our ACA support group, we will slowly release our dysfunctional behaviors. And 12, gradually, with the help of others, we will learn to expect the best and get it. So if the first one, the laundry list, sounds like something you relate to, and the second one, the promises, sounds like something that you're interested in getting, you might check them out, see if it's something that would benefit you. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode. Click the button on the website if you want to support the show. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Tune in next week for more random information that may be entertaining and or educational.